Most men fail in relationships not because of what they do, but because of what they ignore. A woman rarely says, "I'm not interested." Instead, her silence, her delays, and her lack of effort tell you everything. Too many men keep chasing shadows, believing one more message or plan will change her mind. Marcus Aurelius said, "If someone despises me, that is their concern. My only concern is not to do anything deserving of contempt." The same is true in love. You must see reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Signs through silence. When a woman is truly interested, you feel it. Her replies are warm, consistent, and eager. But when your messages are delayed, ignored, or answered with cold one-word replies, that is not mystery, it is disinterest. Today, we all carry our phones like extensions of our bodies. If she can post online, yet cannot reply to you, the truth is clear: you are not her priority. Think of it like this. If you water a plant every day but the soil refuses to absorb it, it will never grow. Relationship without reciprocity is no different. Effort reveals value. A woman who cares will always find a way, even in the busiest schedule. She may send a quick message. "I'll reply later. I'm caught up right now." That small effort is respect. But when she leaves you waiting, checking your phone, wondering if you said something wrong, the problem is not you. It is her choice. Epictetus said, "When someone shows you who they are, do not wish they were otherwise." If she chooses silence, believe her. The psychological toll: every time you see seen with no reply, your confidence erodes. You begin to lower your standards, convincing yourself that even a late response is enough. This is how men get trapped accepting crumbs while offering their whole heart. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Wasting months or years on someone emotionally absent is the greatest theft. You lose yourself. The truth: you must accept. Stop interpreting silence as a puzzle. Stop rationalizing her lack of urgency as shyness or games. Her silence means one thing only: you are not her priority. The moment you accept that truth, you regain your power. Respect begins with you. A woman's disinterest is not a wound to your worth. It shows you where not to waste your time. This is the first step to living with stoic strength in relationships. See reality clearly. Detach from illusions, and hold your dignity above all. Initiation reveals interest. One of the clearest indicators of attraction is effort. If you are always the one calling, texting, and making plans, what you have is not connection. It is a one-sided chase. A woman who is truly interested will initiate, even in small ways. She may send a good morning text, share a random thought, or check in on you. Lack of initiation is not mystery, it is disinterest. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This also applies to relationships. Stop debating whether her silence hides affection. Her actions already tell you where her heart is. The seed in the soil: imagine planting a seed. You water it daily, give it sunlight, but the soil refuses to absorb. And no matter how much you give, nothing grows. That is what happens when only you initiate. Your energy cannot create life where there is no desire. Epictetus taught, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." If you wish to be respected, act like someone who values his time. Do not keep pouring energy into empty ground. Convenience versus connection. Many men confuse a woman's willingness to reply with genuine care. Just because she answers when you text does not mean she wanted the conversation. Just because she agrees to meet does not mean she desired it. True connection is when she initiates to, when she cannot wait to reach out, Seneca reminded us. A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver. Her effort or lack of it is her intention. Believe it. Body language never lies. Words can mislead, but the body always reveals truth. A woman who leans in, smiles naturally, and mirrors your gestures is engaged. But when she folds her arms, avoids eye contact, or steps back, she shows disinterest. Many men ignore these signs, hoping politeness equals attraction. It does not. Think of a meeting with a true friend. They lean close, eyes alive, eager to listen. Now compare it with someone who stares at their phone, barely nodding. One is connection, the other is distance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Her body already speaks the truth. Listen." The lesson: do not confuse tolerance for interest. If she never initiates, if her body closes off, if her words feel empty, you already know the truth. It is not your duty to fight her silence. It is your duty to respect yourself enough to walk away. A Stoic man does not beg for affection. He stands firm, values his time, and allows the right soil to nurture his seed. The illusion of politeness: a woman may respond to your texts or agree to meet, but that does not mean she truly wants to. Many men mistake politeness for attraction. Genuine interest shows itself not only in replies, but in initiative. When she never reaches out first, when she only reacts, but never acts, her lack of desire is clear. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Better to accept the uncomfortable truth than to live in comforting illusions." Convenience versus connection: a woman who is simply convenient will let you carry all the effort. You text, she replies. You plan, she shows up passively, but she never invests her own energy. This is not connection, it's convenience. Like pushing a cart uphill while she sits inside, you drain yourself while she contributes nothing. Marcus Aurelius reminded, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts keep excusing her absence, you trap yourself in imbalance." Reading the subtle signals: real interest is shown in small actions. Asking how your day was. Sending a photo that reminded her of you, suggesting time together. When these are missing, when every spark comes from you, the truth is simple. She is not invested. Seneca said, "It is not what we endure, but how we endure it, that determines our character." Enduring neglect silently only weakens you. Walking away with dignity strengthens you. The reality of energy exchange relationships are built on shared energy. If only one person gives, the bond decays. You may confuse her responses as signs of care, but they are often just tolerance. When she never initiates, she is telling you her heart is elsewhere. Think of friendship. A true friend calls to check in, shares excitement, remembers your struggles. But a one-sided friendship leaves you drained and unseen. Love is no different. The Stoic response: stop rewarding absence with more effort. You do, she learns. She can give the bare minimum and still keep you. A Stoic man respects his time and demands reciprocity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You cannot control her effort, but you can control your choice to stop chasing what is not yours. The lesson: when she never initiates, when her energy is absent, the truth is plain. She does not feel the same. Do not see this as rejection of your worth, but as redirection to protect your energy. Stand firm, walk away, and allow yourself to invest in what grows instead of what resists. Body language never lies. A woman's words may be polite, but her body always tells the truth. When she is not interested, her body closes off. Folded arms, stiff posture, eyes that avoid yours. Politeness can be fake, traction cannot. Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Her body reflects her true thoughts, even when her words try to hide them. Engagement versus distance: when she leans in, smiles naturally, mirrors your movements or touches her hair, she shows attraction. But when her arms act as shields, when her gaze wanders, when her smile feels hollow, she is already withdrawing. Too many men ignore these signs, clinging to empty words. Epictetus taught, "If you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize you have compromised your integrity. Do not cling to false signs of affection. They erode your dignity." The barrier of touch speaks louder than words. When a woman is comfortable, she allows closeness. She is not, she keeps. Distance: taking a step back, holding her bag in front, placing her phone between you. These are not coincidences. They are her way of saying, "I am not open to you." Think of it like a locked door. No matter how gently you knock, if it remains closed, Forcing entry only breaks your respect. The eyes reveal all genuine interest. It is impossible to hide through the eyes. A woman who likes you will hold your gaze, her eyes alive with presence. But when she looks away quickly, scans the room, or checks her phone instead of you, she reveals disinterest. Seneca said, "Truth lies open to everyone. It has not been hidden away in secret places." Her eyes speak the truth you do not want to face. The Stoic response: do not explain away her distance with excuses. Do not convince yourself she is just tired, shy, or distracted. Body language is instinct, not calculation. If her body resists you, her heart already has. Marcus Aurelius reminded, accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny. Accept the signs as they are. Walk away with dignity instead of chasing illusions. The lesson: her body does not lie. When posture closes, when touch disappears, when eyes avoid yours, her soul has spoken. It is not rejection of your worth. It is a clear answer. And the man who values himself will hear it, accept it, and move on in strength. The pattern of canceled plans: one of the clearest signs of disinterest is repeated excuses. At first you think she is busy, but when cancellations become a habit, the truth is she is not prioritizing you. People make time for what matters. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You cannot control her excuses, but you can control how long you tolerate them. Actions over words: an interested woman feels bad if she cannot meet. She will apologize, reschedule, and show eagerness to see you. But when she cancels and never tries to rearrange, her actions speak louder than her polite words. "I wish I could" means nothing when behavior shows otherwise. Epictetus taught, if you want to know a man, see how he behaves when he is denied. The same is true with her watch, her actions, not her promises. The deeper toll every canceled plan chips away at your confidence. You prepare yourself, look forward to seeing her, only to be met with disappointment. Over time, you feel secondary, like your presence is optional. This is not love, it is neglect. Think of a business meeting. Someone cancels on you repeatedly. Without rescheduling, you know they do not value your time. Why treat your heart with less respect than your calendar? Seneca wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it. Do not waste it waiting for someone who has no desire to share it with you." Emotional investment matters. A woman who cares wants to be part of your world. She asks about your day, remembers details, and shares your joys and struggles. But when she forgets, reacts flatly, or shows no curiosity, she is not emotionally invested. Her heart is elsewhere. The Stoic response: stop excusing patterns that hurt you. Canceling once may be life's chaos, but canceling repeatedly is a choice. Recognize that choice and protect your energy. Marcus Aurelius reminded, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Do not mirror her neglect with bitterness. Simply walk away with calm strength. The lesson: if she consistently cancels, avoids, and forgets, she is showing you her truth. Respect yourself enough to stop accepting half-hearted attention. Stoic man honors his time and gives it only to those who value it. Emotional investment is the core. A woman who truly cares shows it in her curiosity about your life. She remembers what you say, celebrates your wins, and offers comfort in struggles. But when she never asks, forgets important details, or reacts flatly, she is not emotionally invested. Seneca wrote, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. Without that mutual exchange, there is no real connection." The one-sided exchange: if you are always asking questions and she gives short answers without returning interest, the bond is unbalanced. This lack of reciprocity drains you, leaving you unseen. True affection creates dialogue, not monologue. Think of a friend who only talks about themselves, never asking about your life. That is not friendship. It is self-interest. Love works the same way. Marcus Aurelius said, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee." If she does not care about your world, she cannot truly care for you. The signs in celebration and struggle when something great happens, an invested woman shares your excitement. When life is heavy, she offers comfort. But when her reaction is muted, when she says that's nice without sincerity, or ignores your struggles, her heart is not with you. Epictetus taught, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Her reaction to your life reveals her true place in it. Memory reflects care if she forgets the things you've shared important meetings. Family issues or dreams, it is not forgetfulness, but disinterest. People remember what they value. Think of how easily you recall the details of someone you truly care for. When she repeatedly forgets, it is because she was never listening closely. The Stoic response: do not chase after someone who cannot invest emotionally. Stop giving your heart to someone who treats it with indifference. Your worth is not measured by her attention, Marcus Aurelius reminded. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Choose thoughts that guard your dignity. The lesson: emotional neglect is a silent answer. When she does not invest, she is telling you that you do not hold a place in her inner world. Respect yourself enough to stop pouring love into an empty vessel. Talking about other men. One of the most painful yet obvious signs of disinterest is when she casually talks about other men around you. A woman who is truly invested will avoid this, because she wants you to feel valued. But when she freely brings up male friends, coworkers, or even exes, she reveals where her focus is, and it is not on you. Marcus Aurelius said, the opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know the truth. Her truth is in what excites her, and if she lights up about other men while you feel secondary, you must see it clearly. The test of jealousy. Sometimes she does this to test you, to spark jealousy or insecurity, but even this shows lack of genuine interest. A woman who truly desires you does not need to provoke fear of losing her. She makes you feel chosen. Think of a loyal friend. They do not constantly compare you with others. They affirm your value. Love should feel the same way. Epictetus taught, if you wish to be loved, love. Real love does not play games with insecurity. The danger of excuses: many men rationalize this behavior, telling themselves she is just being open or sharing her past. But if her stories always return to other men, she is signaling you are not her priority now. An invested woman focuses on building something new, not dragging old names into the present. Seneca wrote, associate with people who are likely to improve you. If she makes you feel diminished through comparison, she is not the right companion. Energy reveals truth. Pay attention to her tone. She laughs harder, glows brighter, and shows more excitement talking about another man than she ever does. With you, her heart is already elsewhere. Energy cannot be faked. Enthusiasm flows naturally where the heart belongs. The Stoic response: do not see her stories as harmless details. They are signals. When she constantly speaks of others, she is showing you where her emotions live. Your duty is not to compete for her focus, but to step back with dignity. Marcus Aurelius reminded, dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Not waste your energy trying to hold someone who is already looking away. Not an accident, it is clarity. She's telling you her heart is not yours. A Stoic man accepts this truth without bitterness, preserves his dignity, and moves forward to where his energy is valued. Withdrawn energy: when a woman's interest fades, you notice it in her energy. Her tone becomes flat, her laughter short, and her presence distant. She may still speak politely, but her heart is not engaged. This lack of warmth is not coincidence. It is clarity. Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If her energy leaves you drained, your thoughts must guide you to let go. The contrast of presence: compare a woman who is truly interested, leans in, remembers your words, and lights up when you arrive. Now think of one who avoids your gaze, changes the subject quickly, and seems absent even when she is near. The difference reveals everything. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, remove what is useless. Continuing to invest in cold energy is useless. Your time is too valuable. Excuses versus reality: often men explain this distance away. She's just tired. She's shy. she's stressed. But body and voice do not lie. They reveal her true feelings even when her words remain polite. Think of a musician playing without passion. The notes are correct, but the song feels empty. That is how disinterest sounds in conversation. Seneca wrote, "It is quality rather than quantity that matters." If her words are many but empty, they hold no value. The cycle of self-deception, the danger lies in ignoring what you already sense. Every man feels when a woman's energy has grown cold, yet pride or hope makes him deny it. This denial prolongs his pain, Marcus Aurelius reminded. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. If it is not love, do not pretend it is. The Stoic response: accept what is shown without resistance. You do not need anger, only clarity. When her warmth disappears, walk away with dignity. Love cannot be forced, and your worth is not diminished by her lack of interest. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Her energy is beyond your control. Response is not. The lesson: when her tone, eyes, and presence show detachment, believe them. Do not waste time chasing what is already gone. Stoic man listens to what is unspoken, honors the truth, and saves his energy for where love is alive. Clarity in her actions: when a woman is not truly invested, you will see it in the way she disengages. Her words may be polite, but her actions canceling, forgetting, avoiding reveal the truth. Love is never hidden. It always shows itself in effort. Marcus Aurelius said, "If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth. Seek the truth in her behavior, not in your hopes." Politeness is not affection. Many men confuse tolerance with care. She may nod, smile, and respond, but if her energy is absent, she is not truly there. Her silence and distance are her real answers. Think of a business partnership. If one side stops investing while the other keeps working, the deal is already broken. Relationships work the same way. Seneca wrote, "A gift is great, not because of its size, but because of the intention with which it is given. For intention is missing. The words she offers mean little. Accepting reality, the more you deny her lack of effort, the more you blind yourself. Chasing someone emotionally absent only drains you. True connection is mutual. Without it, you are only chasing shadows." Epictetus taught, "If you want freedom, let go of what does not belong to you. Her heart is not yours to hold if she has already withdrawn it." The Stoic response: a Stoic man does not beg or cling. He sees reality clearly and acts with dignity. If her presence is half-hearted, he does not try to force love where it does not exist. He steps back, protects his peace, and preserves his worth. Marcus Aurelius reminded, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Do not repay neglect with bitterness. Respond with calm acceptance and walk forward in strength." The lesson: disinterest is not rejection of your value, is revelation. It shows you where not to spend your energy. A Stoic man honors the truth, lets go of illusions, and invests only where love is real.